What's going on, y'all? Brother Derek here, checking in for another episode. Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's having a good day. I know y'all getting through hump day. It's Wednesday, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna push through. We're gonna keep striving. So yeah, I want to give y'all a little game on this episode today, and I'm gonna basically explain to you the importance of being yourself, and it's so very important, y'all. And even you know. It's people in their 30s, 40s, 50s that still don't understand that concept that you need to be yourself. It's so easy when you be yourself. Things just flow easily and a lot easier when you're yourself. You'll attract situations that you want. You'll attract the type of people you want. You'll it'll just it's the cheat code. In my opinion, that is the cheat code to be yourself. And it took me a long time to learn that. Um, 32 now, going on 33. But back in high school, college, I wasn't myself. I Back in those days, that was the dips. I was in the Dipset era, so I know y'all know all about Jewels, Cam, Jim Jones. They was wearing all the skulls and they had the chains. They had all the jewelry on and all that. So I'm in high school. I ain't have no father growing up, as an example. So, I did what I thought would get me attention from the females. I did what I saw on TV. That was back when we had BET and 106 in Park. So, that's what I saw. I saw, you know, the, those guys, and being in New York. I'm not in New York City, but being in New York State, that's what we did. We wore, that stuff, the jewelry and all that. But ultimately, that wasn't who I was. I'm honestly, and it took me years to realize this, but I'm not a flashy person. I don't like the attention that stuff brings. I don't like, people looking at me like that, and I didn't understand it, and it's so crazy now. I know you're probably crazy. I probably think that's crazy me saying that. Like, so why did you do it if you didn't like the attention? And it was because I thought it was cool, and to an extent, I did like some of the attention I got from females, but it wasn't. I didn't get the right attention because I wasn't attracting the right females. Because think about it. So when you are being someone you're not, or you're basically, let's say, for example, I'll clear it up. When you put all that stuff on, it's not really you. It's ultimately you are in a costume. So I wasn't really Brother Derek. I'm not Derek at that time. I'm, whoever. I'm just, I'm an actor. I'm in a costume. Like, I'm not who I really am. So I'm wearing jewelry. I'm wearing chains, fronts. All this black label stuff that have all the skulls and demonic stuff on it. And then I'm attracting, females that are into that. I'm attracting females that want a dude that looks like, a drug dealer, or I'm attracting women that want, a dude that looked like he has a lot of money, which I was doing good. I was working a job. I was doing co-op electrical work as an electrician in school. So I was leaving school and I was making money, and I was buying. I was just spending money on stupid stuff, y'all. I was, like I said, buying jewelry, buying fronts, buying stuff for um, attention that I honestly deep down didn't want, but I didn't know that. I still was understanding myself, and I was doing what was cool. So I attracted those situations. I mean, I attracted those people, those type of people, and that's what got me in a lot of bad situations. I ended up meeting females that I shouldn't have been dealing with, and that that itself creates more issues because now you're attracting women that you shouldn't be around. You're attracting, unfortunately, people that aren't a good fit for you. And in my case, that was my situation. And then later down the line, I end up continuing to deal with that female, and it creates more toxic situations. So if we would just be ourselves, we wouldn't have so many issues. And now that I came into that place and understand who I am, I don't need to. I don't feel the need. I don't need to buy a Benz. I don't need the attention because I know deep down I don't want that. I don't like that type of attention. I don't like, um, you know, the fact that people were looking at me in that way, where they people were probably, which I wasn't even aware of at the time, were willing to hurt me to get my stuff because I had all this jewelry and my stuff. I wore real jewelry. I'm not the type of person, like, I don't wear fake stuff. So at the time, I had real bright white gold earrings, white gold fronts, white gold chain, and all that. I could have got killed for that stuff just walking around, but like I said, I wasn't being myself. So I was putting myself in dangerous positions with females, dangerous positions, with being robbed or being hurt for my stuff. And honestly, I couldn't tell you back then if I would have gave that stuff up. I feel like I would have, but it's hard to say when you are a young age, and you want to be cool. You want to, at that point we all want to act hard and stuff like that. I couldn't even tell you. So I'm just grateful that I never got hurt, but I did learn a lot of lessons about attracting a lot of people that I didn't necessarily like or want to be around based on what I had. And then unfortunately, I missed out on the good girls or the good females that I could have been dealing with or could have attracting, because I'm over here acting like I'm a drug dealer. I'm looking like a drug dealer. I'm looking like, I'm a baller or whatever. I'm putting a false persona out there. So the good girl or the girls that would have really liked the real Derek, they didn't like that. They didn't like, the Derek with the jewelry, the Derek with the chain, the Derek with the fronts. That wasn't what they liked. So I missed out on potentially ideal females because I was putting a fake persona out there, y'all. So, and it's sad because that's what our culture unfortunately is a lot of these rappers, they don't live the lives that they are putting out to the world. A lot of times they don't even let their kid listen to their music that they're putting out. So they're putting all these false images out there. Like even 2 Chainz, like he has a bachelor degree, but you wouldn't even know it because he does these, 1, 2, 3 raps. Like these dudes are very smart, and that's not cool. That's not what's winning. So they put out an image that is, ideal for them, that they think will sell, that they think will be profitable. And I mean, it's a business, but then you also comes that chaos of you're not being yourself, you're not being your true self. So then you're not attracting the right things to you. And honestly, y'all, you can't be happy if you're not being yourself. How can you? You're not doing anything that you truly align with. You're not, if you really like to play basketball, but it's not cool, or you too busy in the streets, or you too busy, doing this or doing that. You won't really ever fully be happy because you're not indulging in activities that you truly want to do, whether that's basketball, or maybe you want to read, or maybe you want to start a business, but it's not, you're not being true to yourself. And honestly, I believe that's a part of the reason why a lot of people drink, smoke. That's why I was smoking. I used to smoke because I was unhappy. I wasn't being true to myself. I wasn't I wasn't attracting the right people around me. So that's what happens, y'all. So, just take some time to reflect on who you are, what you like, and do some of them things that you really like. Like me, I like to write. I write in my journal daily, and that's why I wrote this book right here to help brothers like me, and it'll help the women too, on how to create and attract the ideal relationship that you need. Healthy relationship. That's what we as black men and women need. We need healthy relationships. And you won't have that. You can't have that until you have a healthy relationship with yourself, which means being who you are and being true to yourself and doing the things and experiencing the things that you really want, not what you think not what you think other people want, and not things that other people want you to do. And that's the other thing about it, is a lot of times we're hanging with people that are influencing us to do things that we really don't want to do, but we're so insecure about who we are because we're not being true to ourselves that we don't want to be alone. So we hanging around and we go to the clubs and the bars and strip clubs, and deep down we don't even really want to do that. We want to go on a trip, or we want to You know, we just want to chill and just go to the beach and just relax. Like we don't even really, we ain't on that. We ain't trying to go party, or we ain't trying to go deal with doing this double date or triple date or whatever. We ain't. So y'all, that's the importance that I really want to lay down for y'all today is be yourselves, be true to yourself, and to make things so much easier, to make your life better. You'll attract the right people, and that's what happened to me. I became myself. I found out who I was. I took the time. I did some writing. I separated myself from a lot of things, a lot of people, and I just took the time to figure out what I like, what I want to do. So that's what I encourage y'all to do: is take the time to figure out what you like, what you want to do, who you are, and why you're doing what you're doing, and if the people around you are doing things that you really want to do, and if not, you need to separate yourself from them. So I hope y'all got something out of this video. Check out my book if y'all haven't already. Choose Wisely: Black Men's Guide to Healthy Relationships. It's on Amazon. I promise y'all it will help you in some way, in some fashion, help you become a better person. It'll help you find out what you need to do it'll help you find out what you need to do in order to attract the right person. And like I said, it starts with you. And then in my book, I give more tips on how you can take the time to find out what you like or who you are. So hope y'all enjoyed. Like and subscribe. I'll see y'all on the next one.